Okay, here we go.
Okay, done.
Okay, so the grenades just come up. I have 3 grenades, I've just thrown one, so I've got 2 left.
Okay.
I'm like, go to get the one out, and ask someone to turn around and be like, let's throw these.
Tanner says no.
So no.
And I'm like, throw this.
No. Take your hand and lift her up with some form of power.
Okay.
Float her to the end of the room, and then like throw her out the door.
So you somehow can just throw her across the room.
To kind of through, like ideally through the door and out, as far as I can see.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check. See how accurate you are with Piscari's body.
What is your power?
So, shall I read the power? It's telekinetic movement. You can move an object or a creature with your mind. As an action, you target one loose object that is large or small, or one willing creature other than yourself. You can see the target, and it is within 30 feet of you. You can move it 30 foot into an unoccupied space you can see. Alternatively, if it's a tiny object, you can blah 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 blah.
Sweet, okay. So you basically, you throw Piscaria, if she's willing, of course.
He asked me if I just, I'm like, okay.
Cool, you're in. So you go sailing across the top of all these guards, and as you go, you see the devastation. You count there to be 8 guards and the waiter at the door.
Yeah, go on then. Okay.
Various guards are like splattered out. A lot of them look like they've been knocked prone, but they're regaining their feet.
As a throw, I'm like, drop a bomb!
Okay, so as I was got the grenades out to give one to you,
Okay.
and then you psychically joined me, with the grenade I got my hand out, like,
So as you're sailing over the top.
I just lob it down.
Ting, ting,
I try and aim for the middle of them.
Yeah. Okay, just
I'm
as
still-
like
I'm
some
not
of them.
We're still behind our bunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're behind the wall.
Yeah, well, we
I think we barricaded, didn't
If
we?
you remember, we made a barricade using the mattresses.
Yeah, sweet, okay. So just as some of them are regaining their composure, it goes off again and detonates in their face, and then it just pushes them even further out. Now they're all just kind of scattered like bowling pins, and the weight is like kind of pushed forwards into the barricade as the explosion comes from behind.
Yes, run! Run, do me, kill!
What's happening to me, where am I now?
You're basically by the door, I'm imagining. You kind of just like lands on the floor.
But I'm not smashed through the door. What happened?
The door's open now.
The other door, no. The
They're
door
not-
you came out of to the back room's open. The door to the main building is not correct.
Ah, see.
Oh,
So
I
you're
just
basically
hit the door.
at the door.
I'm going to try and open the door.
Okay. It opens.
Okay, and I obviously shout to you guys like, get the fuck out!
Cool. Get involved.
Okay, I'm just going to run towards the door, but I'm trying to grab Piscaria because I'd seen that he's had to concentrate on the telekinesis, like give him a push.
I'm
So
telling
that's Tanner.
Tanner, sorry, not Piscaria, Tanner.
Okay.
That's almost like a momentum push.
So you shove him, her, Tanner,
More like a
friendly scoop.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Roll an acrobatics check to see how you can navigate this chaotic scene.
Shall I roll an acrobatics check too?
Yeah, if you're running too.
I'm running.
Sweet. Yeah, roll an acrobatics check.
Skills.
Here it comes. Good graphics.
Oh, 8!
8.
Come on. 15.
15. You're sorted under pressure. You're like deft as always. You nimbly hop through all the debris. You, on the other hand, you kind of get towards the end and then like you hesitate because you're not sure where to jump, and all of a sudden a guard grabs your leg. And so you've made it to the door. You've made it to the door. Again, you're currently held by this guard as they start to stand up and regain their composure. All blooded, like people have got like fingers missing and shit.
Yeah.
It's a pretty brutal scene. So what do you want to do?
Just say, get off me, I breathe out, and just try and slam him on the head with the hilt.
Okay, he's prone, so roll for advantage. Roll to hit with advantage.
Okay. If I have to.
Breather.
That's amazing. What's getting hot now? It's getting hot now.
I got the pizza heat.
Yeah.
Well, the first one was 26.
26.
I'll roll again just in case it's a critical.
26 is pretty fucking beast.
Yeah, 26.
What's your weapon?
It's a long sword.
So you just kind of, or you're just doing like a pommel strike?
Yeah, just to like get him off me.
Okay.
Try to like, daze him essentially.
So you just smash him on the head and his bonds, and he just goes limp and like, let's go, it's a good hit. A solid hit. You smash him between his lamb.
I carry moving if I can, but not, that's fine.
Cool, you guys get to the door and looking around.
I've got my last grenade out.
Okay.
I'm looking to read. I'm just gonna like roll it.
So just as you're like about to like flee, you stick your middle fingers up.
I roll like a fuck.
The waiter like is standing up and she looks back at you and she like makes pure eye contact with you and she looks fucking furious in this bomb and she sees it. Then ding 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 ding. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Just give me an explosion.
Pay premium for this.
Oh, here we go. It just goes up again and she goes flying back into all the smoking debris. So everyone in there is either like seriously incapacitated or will be coming to get you soon. But you've got a brief moment where you're looking out, you see I don't know if you've got the map of Serataf on your
Oh no.
No.
Where was it? Oh, did you send it to us?
let me just check actually. It's on the Serataf article. So you guys are
From the what?
I can link it.
On the way out, Genva splits and gets shorter, and then there's a water elemental blocking the door briefly.
Okay.
It looks like a smaller version of the water elemental.
Bit of mitosis, is it?
Looks a bit like that.
Sweet, okay. I've just linked the article.
Some world Anvil, right.
Well done, Vol.
So
So you're in one of these buildings to the right, like the middle one. You're not in the walls of the city yet.
So outside the main walls.
Yeah. So you're looking before you see like the huge guarded gates. There's like guards patrolling the battlements up top. To the right, to the left, you see the dock, and there's like people there that haven't like really figured out what's going on yet. They're just hearing these explosions and turning to like look at the smoke billowing out of this building. To the right, you see like a guard tower on the corner, but in the distance from that, you see open road.
Yeah.
It's up to you what you guys want to do. That is a giant pyramid as well in the town.
Okay.
Let's run.
You can see the top of
Which
like
way?
you can see the golden cap of the
North.
pyramid like above the wall.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
We need to disappear. There's no point disappearing in this town. We'll stand out.
Okay.
Let's run.
So as you're talking, the guards up top are like, "Ah!" And there's an alarm starting to sound. That's a very electronic alarm, but it will do.
I would like to use a power, if that's okay,
Yeah, sure.
to run ahead, and I can use a feline agility. When I move on my turn or in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn.
Sweet.
Once used, you can't use this trait again until you move on one of your turns, basically.
So you just like dash super far ahead.
Yeah. So I want to try and distract him, like make it look like it's me.
Okay,
And, like
so-
dodgily dash, like.
Nice. So you're so fast that like these arrows come flying down, like, just hit behind you. You're already ahead of their aim because you're so fast. You've split into two and left one of these guys standing there. And as you're kind of discussing, the first of the guards kind of emerges, stumbling out, and like presses up against the water elemental, trying to get past. And they're like starting to come to in there.
I'm trying to run.
Now that's
I'm
what I call
exhausted.
running was.
So I can do
Hey,
that.
Oh shit! Okay.
So I managed to get 15 feet by the time we've gone 60 feet.
So yeah, looking back, you see Pescaria hanging back. What are you doing?
I'm trying, but I'm like hobbling. I'm like, oh.
I try and grab him.
I can't get past it.
Assist Pescaria in moving.
Okay.
Come on, but I'm
Does that slow
shorter.
you down as well? wouldn't
Yeah, it would do, surely.
it? Interesting. Okay, so you guys are fleeing northwards up the road. As you're kind of moving, the guards are still trying to clamber out, but there's arrows firing down at you two. You two roll dexterity saving throws, please.
Cool. The water elemental has 20 HP, but just imagine it be fighting
Yeah.
the guys coming out. And probably
Okay, let's just assume
yeah.
it's delaying them, yeah? So it's like... But they're starting to get the upper hand of them, because there's more and more of them coming too.
It'd probably die pretty quick, it's not very big.
Yeah. Hello, Ralphie.
I'm going to tell you what exhausted it is.
Got some hot sauce on my fresh t-shirt, damn.
Hot sauce!
Sours.
I've got disadvantage on ability checks and speed halved right now. What? Am I taking a saving throw or an ability check?
Dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. Okay. 19.
19. Oh man, even with your debilitated state, you can still see the arrows coming as you guys hobble together across. What did you get? Did you roll?
Oh, sorry. Dex saving throw.
Yes, please.
Whoa.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh, yes! No saves. Dexterity. 17.
17. Brilliant rolls. So yeah, you guys are like pushing forwards. You like push against the wall, and they're like finding it harder to aim. And you're about halfway up the wall. You can see the watchtower ahead. And you see the guards in there start to like turn and notice the commotion, and they look like they're already in their longbows. And then behind you, you hear the waiter go, "Move out the fucking way!" She comes bawling out through the water elemental. He probably dies.
Yeah, I would die.
And then she's like turns and looks around. She catches your eyes and just starts like sprinting full pelt towards you guys.
Okay, well, I'm still going 15 feet, but.
I turn around and I go, Cascade, carry on! I've got this!
Brilliant.
And just ready my long sword.
Okay. Tanner, what are you doing?
So you're turning to fire.
Yeah.
You're basically like nearly at the watchtower. By this
Okay.
point.
Are they above me then?
So, yeah, it's pretty high watchtower.
Can they get over? Or can they see it?
They can kind of aim down. Makes it a lot harder to be closer.
I'm gonna like pin up against the wall then.
Sweet.
And get my own bow out.
Yeah, there's basically no chance of them hitting you from above at that point.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
like a cat at the bottom of the. Unless they shoot down a wall, which will be so difficult.
Cool. Yeah, it's basically an impossible angle. So Pescara is like hobbling towards you.
I want to kind of, if
Fair
I
few
can,
feet
possibly
away.
be the north facing south as well, so it can poke out.
Sweet.
Like, go around the wall and present
Nice,
my
okay.
bow.
Yeah, that's cool. So you're like on the edge.
Yeah.
So just as you're turning to ready your attack, she comes into range and she's going to try and just like sprint towards you and just like ram
As
her
she's
knife
doing
into-
this, I'm trying to cast hold personal there.
Okay.
I've got a range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
So as she's chasing behind us, I'm like, no!
yeah.
I'm trying to do hold personal there.
Okay.
Just to hold still.
Yeah, what does she need to roll?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
I think this might be my literally last spell that I can do.
She gets a 14. What she need to roll?
Failed.
She fails.
16 is the one.
So just as she's like coming, her blade's like coming straight for your throat, and she's like,
I'm just like, so I can hold it up to 60 feet, so I can get 60 feet away from her
And then a
before
break.
it'll break.
okay.
Kevin with mitosis again just splits the cat.
Does it stop being held if she takes damage?
Let's have a look. It gets paralysed. At the end of each of its turns, it can take a wisdom saving throw to get rid of it.
Okay.
So it's whatever paralysed does.
But it's paralyzed.
No. So
Paralyzed creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak. Creature automatically fails throws. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack
you get advantage to attack her.
Any attack that hits this creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
So the water elemental's going to start wailing on it, but it's like,
Oi!
it'll be like half the height of the character.
That's fine. Yeah.
And Genver is notably under half his normal height.
Off you go.
He looks like a hobbit.
Okay.
Shorter version.
Do you need
Brilliant.
to roll for initiative?
Oh no, she's held, so you guys just have this moment of like a round of attacks.
Okay, can I
So right
attack?
now she's just frozen in place. So you
Can I-
can attack her.
Yeah, both of you roll to
Okay, shall I roll for the...
Both of us are rolling for initiative to go.
just roll to hit it.
Oh, roll to hit.
Yes.
I've got a lot of stuff coming up. Oh wait, shall I do them all?
What do you mean? You get one attack, right?
Oh, one attack.
Yeah. Well, you get an attack round.
Oh, an attack round. Yeah, but I've got 2 attacks plus an action share, so that's 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The water
If you've still got your
elemental
actions,
rolled an
then
Yeah,
18.
you get advantage to hit her.
Oh.
If you're within 5 feet.
No, you
Water
get
elemental
advantage to hit her regardless. You get an automatic critical if you're
Oh, yeah.
within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, shit.
you won't need.
The water elemental
But you still
rolled an
get advantage to
18
hit
on the
her.
first row.
18, cool.
That hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll roll for Genver as well.
Yeah, you do yours.
I need to look at what the water elemental is, so maybe you go first.
Okay. I'm on within 80 feet. 80 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would say.
So first one to hit is... Oh god, this is gonna be forever.
The dice will
23, but I'm going to roll again to see if we can get a crit.
definitely hit. Her AC is...
No, so the first one hits. Second one... Again, I'm going to roll twice for everyone just to see if we've got a... Gets a crit. 19.
19 hits.
Okay, we're going to roll to see if we can get a crit. No. So 2 hit. Okay, we're going to roll...
Do you get sneak attack as well if Josh is close to it?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter because I've got advantage.
If you've got advantage, you get sneak attack.
Oh,
So that's...
that would be, yeah,
So
that's
you've
true.
got sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
So, he's got multi-strike, so the first attack was 21 to hit, and then the second attack was a crit.
Oh,
17, does that hit?
That's her AC.
So that hits, yeah.
Are you attacking a melee weapon?
Yeah, is there
So
anyone?
all of your attacks are automatic or critical hits.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 2 hits then on Geneva and 1 hit
it's-
on the water elemental.
So
All yours are
42.
critical hits.
Okay.
Yeah, so double.
Yours are not critical because you're shooting.
Yay, I got one! Last dice.
Critical.
Crit. Last one was a crit.
Oh my god.
So, I'll do the crit damage first.
character!
Right, I'm going to do these and then I'll do the...
Just tell me like total damage when you guys work
Okay,
it.
okay.
Well,
Is there actually an alarm of some sort going off in the?
Yeah, there's a magical alarm.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's sick.
Yeah, man.
so Geneva did 30.
These are some shocking rolls.
Well, the water elemental does water strike as well, actually.
I'm struggling to tell what's the sound effect and what's Jude crying at this point.
Amazing.
What are you doing?
Are you trying to steal pizza?
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that. You want pizza? Yes. Hello.
Snake. Snake.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god, has anybody watched Severance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's my favourite show the last
so
like
good,
5
isn't it?
years.
What, is it good?
It's
What's it about?
unbelievable.
It's
So it's
amazing.
like,
49.
have you ever thought like, oh, I wish I could go to work but not remember any work and then just wake up again when I
Yeah.
come back? So it's that. That's the idea.
So you're like severed from your.
They're actually severed. So there's one version of you that is infinitely working
Oh wow, yeah. It's
because
like
all
that
their
Rick and
members
Morty
work,
episode.
and when you leave the thing, they go unconscious, and they come unconscious again when you start work. So all they do is work.
Yeah, there's like a Rick and
one
Morty
body,
about that,
which is
the
just
night
outside of work,
Yeah.
and basically it's about that and what happens.
It's fucking
But it's
incredible.
fucking amazing.
It really
It's
is.
like the best show I've watched in my life.
Oh, I'll check it out.
I love it. I can't wait for
It's only
just
on
next
Apple
season.
TV, so you have to pirate.
So
Yeah.
49 points of damage from
Yeah.
your bows.
Severance.
Severance. Honestly, the best show I've watched in so
I agree with you,
It's
and I love
so
it.
good.
Geneva does 30
Oh, is it
damage
Peninsula?
from his longsword. Just
Ben's a director.
30 damage.
and then the
Scott-
Adam
Scott-
Scott water
yeah.
elemental also water
Scott
strike.
John Turturro.
Slammed twice into it.
The other guys, Christopher Walken.
Are these all
Yes,
critical?
he is. He's saying him and Turturro are so fucking good.
That's so-
I mean, they're all good.
Honestly, like every episode is like a cliffhanger. It's just like,
Genva's
oh
right.
my god,
What is
it's awesome
happening?
episode.
Really good.
It's honestly so good.
Okay, sick. So guys, these arrows have rained down, and you've slashed her up, and all of a sudden she's like fucking bad and bruised. So she doesn't become not held from that. Right?
No,
Sick.
No,
she needs to roll.
At the end of her turn, she can try and get free of it,
Brilliant.
but attacking her doesn't break her free or anything.
Okay.
She's just held there getting slashed or something.
So you see the guards like bursting out. They come like starting to sprint towards where she is held and where you are. You guys have like a brief moment where you can do something quick.
So I've still been like, so when I did it, I was like hobbling, running away.
Yeah.
I did it because it's got a range of 60 feet and she was quite close, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep hobbling away, but like holding my concentration on it to keep it held.
Okay,
But
I
still
see
running
like
off.
you're reaching towards Tanner now and kind of getting towards the end of the range of the spell.
Yeah.
What's Genvar doing?
He's just gonna go whale again.
Wail again!
What is
Just let you know, because I didn't move that turn, I get my double speed back. So it resets if you don't move on one turn.
Let me just see if she breaks free. Breaking free, soaring. Ooh, she did get a 21. Does that break free?
That's
Yeah.
probably breaking.
But at the end of her turn,
At the end of her turn. So this is like your guys' last moments before she regains. Like.
so now you don't get advantage to attack her because she's just free.
Okay.
But she didn't get a turn, basically.
Yeah.
Turn's gone, but
Cool.
you guys don't get advantage
Yeah,
anymore.
I'm gonna keep on shooting. I'm gonna keep on shooting. Piscoria, keep on running.
Yeah, I'm just running
Nah.
as fast as I can go.
Genva's just gonna go in with the long critical one. The first swing.
Critical one. Yeah. Maybe you've seen her like flinch and come back to life and it put you off and you're like, ah.
But on the end of that, he's coming back around for another swing. Regaining composure.
Hell yeah.
It's a 2. 10. Oh, he hesitates again. Oh.
Oh man, so you whiff 2 attacks. Is that your elemental as well?
No. The elemental rolls 16.
16 misses.
Okay, it's got multi-strike, so it's going to try again. 16 again?
Oh, unfortunate. Both of you miss. You've got your movement and any bonus actions.
The water element is going to try and move between Genva and the butler. The cook.
The waiter.
It has a skill where it can move into any gap that's 1 centimetre wide. I mean,
Okay.
that probably isn't
Yeah.
an issue. Okay.
She says as she looks down and her body's like hanging. What were we
So the
doing?
water element is squeezed between Genva and the character. And
Okay,
then
okay.
Genva's going to try and disengage. So there's the water elemental's literally in front.
We got disengage as bonus action.
No. Oh yeah, can't because it's struck.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
can
fine.
you can just
Genva,
run.
are you within 5 foot of her then?
Yeah, essentially. So a water elemental can squeeze into any gap. So it's basically shifted its body like this.
Yeah, that's
For
fine.
Genva. And then Genva's going to try and do a runner.
Okay. Okay.
Seeing as...
So she gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Unless you've got disengage as a bonus action.
No. Would it strike the water elemental or Genva?
I'm assuming he's still one.
He's probably like
Still.
still. Pardon? He's basically the water elemental's just like a sheep because it can sort of morph for any space.
Let's just say it's kind of wrapped around you
Yeah.
then. That's quite cool. It rolls like a 20.
Okay, that hits.
So they're going to smack
Okay,
you.
let me open up. I mean, the water. It's only got. It's 20 HP again.
Okay. Well, she only gets 10.
Okay.
So she slashes you and hits the water element for like 10 damage.
Loads
That's a
of
cool
water
little
spills
feature. I
out.
quite like that. Like the water element will like coats you. Cool. That's one of her attacks. Second attack.
Oh, so is there an enemy within 5 foot of her still?
Of her.
Yeah, is there an enemy within 5 foot of her?
Yes.
Okay.
Hang on.
An ally of mine
Yeah.
within 5 foot
There's
of her.
two. Yeah.
Yeah, still. Okay,
So
that's cool.
she's rolled a massively on that one. So she's going to hit you again for 13.
Oh, sorry, she's
13.
Yeah.
So the water elemental splashes. Would the damage go through, do you reckon? So I take the 3
No,
on top.
no. Let's just
No.
go on then.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, you
take
take the 3 damage. So the water elemental just dissipates, and you take the last bit of her blade comes down and just like gouges you in your arm.
Again, was slightly shorter than he was before, but nobody will probably notice.
Cool. And you've disengaged, so you're 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Ah, you're 30 feet away, so there's now not an ally within 5 foot.
Not now,
Nope.
no.
Okay, and it's my go to attack.
Yes.
14 damage, 2 arrows.
What did you roll to attack?
17. It was like a 19 and a 24 or something.
Sweet.
I rolled it just to make sure it speed up.
How much was it? 14.
14 points of damage. 2 crossbow bolts appearing from the north guard's tower.
Okay. As this happens, and as you've moved away, she kind of puts her hands up, and all the guards kind of like stop their charge as they kind of meet her. And she says, she just kind of does a hand gesture, and you all just kind of like start backing off, and you guys are kind of allowed to leave. So it seems.
To flee!
And as you kind of progress north, the sound of the siren fades in the background.
Oh, abrupt. It must have been really quick.
Yeah, let's just say you've travelled for
What top's this?
a little while.
What top's this?
That was at Newcastle.
This is Santos FC.
Is that where you were? Santos.
To my sports day.
Huh?
I wore it to my sports day.
Oh,
Turn off
well.
We don't need
where's
to
the sports?
Santos. Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Brazilian team. It was like 10 quid off a football shirt website. And I quite like that.
Okay, so you guys have gained some distance from the town. It's still kind of in the distance. You're not like far enough away to be like out of sight completely. And it'd probably be safe to assume that they might be coming after you.
Have we passed any fresh water as we've gone?
You're actually by a stream that's freshwater. You're following the river north.
Okay, as I've been running at some point, I've put my hand in and then reconstituted.
Okay, let's assume you
Full
stop
pipe.
for a brief moment of respite. Yeah, you regain your water. I've held my water. Yeah, it's on the map. I should have updated that map. There's meant to be a river around the outskirts. Clearly unfinished. But
Again,
yeah,
I can't read maps.
that's fine. Only underwater maps. And big gold.
2 dimensions! 1 plane! This doesn't make any sense!
So what do you guys want to do?
Let's continue north. Let's continue up the path for a while.
What time of day is it?
It's like sunset. It was kind of like when you were running out. Now it's kind of getting to nightfall.
I'm so tired. I have to sleep. Maybe we could make camp away from the river somewhere in a hidden camp and make camp for the night.
Yes.
I don't think I'll be able to go much further.
Let's hide and
Someone roll a history check. Someone who would have
not
been
me.
around this area. Yeah, not Gemba.
I know this place. Let me roll.
I would have travelled north and south.
Gemma tries to pretend to know.
Roll a history check.
This
What
river
about you,
has a-
Scoria? Have you been here before?
I probably have, because she's druid has been travelling around for the last 50 years everywhere.
Yeah, roll a history check.
Roll a history check.
Not incredibly high DC on this.
12.
Well, you know that there might be like an outpost a bit further on. That might be a safe place to rest. From your memory.
Gemma rolled a 16.
16. You're sure that there is something really great just behind you.
We need to go back. I'm fairly certain.
No, how would that even work? You're basically just guessing. Roll a D100. See how
You might
lucky
know
you
about
are.
like the water. That's probably it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that the stream.
What's our terrain? What's the other side of the path?
So either side of the path, it's like lush greenery, kind of grasslands to the right, and kind of hilly, more barren lands to the. I mean, to the right of the river is more barren. This is the side you're on. No, sorry, you're on the left side of the river. You're on the west of the
You
river,
tablet that.
and it's a lush,
The old one.
Oh, right.
My laptop's in the shop.
lush greenery, forest, and on the other side it's more barren, more hilly. But yeah, it's a clear night. You can see for miles. I'm assuming you guys are like walking still.
Walking the walk.
Is there anywhere we can we keep our eyes open to see if there's any like caves or like divots or places where we can like set up camp?
Roll a survival check.
There used to be an outpost just north of here.
Do we want to? It seems like an obvious place to hide.
They might find us there.
That sounds like the first place I'd go.
Yeah, if I was the civil, I'd probably go straight to the outpost.
I think we set up a camp.
I agree.
To disguise it, camouflage it. Perhaps put up a tarp and cover it in grass amongst the grasslands and sleep under there.
How wide is the river? How big is this river?
I got 6 for.
I would say 30 feet wide.
Wow, big.
It's a big old boy.
Don't remember, I don't need to sleep, so I will keep watch.
What was that, Rob?
6 survival.
6. So looking around, pretty hard pressed. There's woods, but yeah, they're quite clear woods. So you kind of get the impression that
And across the river, there's no woods. There's nothing.
no, it's more barren, like rolling hills, downs,
Okay.
and
So nowhere to hide across the river.
potentially not.
Okay.
But as you're walking in the distance, you do see like smoke emerging from the tree line.
I think we'd be better off going into the forest and hiding there.
I think so.
The outpost, they'll go straight to the outpost.
Let's hide.
Anywhere on the river, they're going to follow.
Let's walk into the forest and try and.
I agree, let's go to the reef, yes.
Thanks, good boy.
Don't you worry about it.
Hello, cat.
Cool. I guess maybe we should go near the outpost, but stop a bit short of it and then go into the forest.
Yes, let's do that.
So we know where we are, so we can get to the outpost the next day, but we're not obviously in the path of anybody going north. Okay.
So as you press into the forest,
We get like a couple of 100 metres away,
okay,
or a place where I don't think they'll be able to see us.
yeah, you can still kind of see the moon like coming down, illuminating the barrels. It's a clear night with a lot of visibility. So you're going pressing in, and as you do, like you disturb all these cops of crows and stuff that fly out.
That's fine.
Someone roll a perception check.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
I got a critical one.
Critical one, fantastic.
I'm so tired, man. Oh, God.
It's not going to go well.
Perception.
Now, can I have some more of this delicious water?
Yes. Gemma does have true sight, so you can see things that are invisible, and through magical darkness,
Can
it
you really?
exists, yeah.
I got 22 perception.
22 perception, roll a perception check as well.
I didn't know that until I was just looking for dark vision.
True sight's like incredibly powerful, isn't it?
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like one of the most OP skills in the game.
Thanks, man.
It's like last session, we realised that Ren could speak her language. I had no idea. We were in, I can't even remember where we were now, but there were these runes everywhere, and none of us knew what they meant. And then right at the end of the session, we realised that Ren spoke the language of the fucking runes, and so.
But you couldn't read it. Oh, you could.
No, well, yeah, I mean, I guess he could, but for some reason that I didn't come up with, he didn't articulate. That's because the player.
What did you roll?
17.
17 with true sight. So you both kind of clock it at the same time. There's like this tall, kind of 15-foot black silhouette standing behind a nearby
Oh,
tree.
not the fucking tree cod guy again. This is the guy we fought before.
And as you kind of stare at it, you kind of see its face just start to like lean around and then just go back.
Lean round like looking at us.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
Lean round as in like
Yeah,
lean to look at us.
but it's like 50 feet away.
That's the fucking thing we fought before. They nearly killed us all.
Let's play.
We got a bit of his.
Which Gemba was that?
We got a bit of his room or something.
Was that when he died before?
I think it was.
I don't recall this being.
Let me just check. Was that the guy who killed my character? Yeah. I don't know him.
I don't know that big. Hello there! Come out behind the coral! Hello!
Shut up, Gunner!
Do you wish to fight us?
Shut up, Gunner!
And you see like a
you actually said
spindly black hand
Yeah.
kind of just reach up and grab the tree above, and it just kind of like starts peering out again, like looking at you. You see its like white face with like a grin that's like seems to just stretch open more and more and more.
What an odd being! Are you happy?
It starts to just like step out from the side of the bush with like 15-foot figure.
Let's go into the woods.
What? Why do we need to leave?
Where's this figure in the woods?
Yeah.
Just get out of the woods.
You want back onto the road?
Yes, let's flee to the watchtower.
What are you scared of?
This thing that killed you last time.
That thing killed you last time.
What?
You've come back to life, but he killed you before.
No, they said it was
He nearly killed a load of us.
Let's run. I'm
It's
going.
incredibly dangerous.
I'm fleeing. Tanner is fleeing
Okay, I guess I'll just follow Tanner.
What direction are you going?
towards the road.
Towards the road?
Seeing these guys flee, I also go, I don't. It's like, well, I guess we'll have to go then.
When I get to it, I'm like, Gunner, stop shouting out to everybody we see. It's a bad idea.
You're hearing all these weird sounds. And as you start to like run as fast as you can, you see it like every now and then it'll just like, you know when you see like a film and the frame rate's different from what you normally expect and like moves like fast and twitchy, it does that just like behind the next tree. And you pretty much confirm it is the thing from before. The 15-foot tall trench coat wearing fiend thing.
It's Slenderman, basically.
It kind of is Slender Man. So you guys make it back to the road and you can see it in there. It's following you, but it seems to be keeping a distance.
He's just watching us. He's not coming any closer.
Let's continue north. Let's push on.
Really, I have to sleep. I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left.
Let's at least make
We
it. To the,
must rest.
let's
on
make
the
it to
right?
the outpost and sleep
So we've
there.
gone off.
Well, we're
You're
right next to
backs
the
against the river now.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Can we go into the
If you wish
Sure.
to sleep in the river, I could hold you. I don't need to sleep. I could hold you in the river as you sleep.
Maybe we can sleep in this outpost if we can take it over. or
As opposed to the
something.
freezing cold river.
No, this river's nice.
Is it?
Yes.
We can't sleep in water.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. I forgot to mention the water's no longer icy cold.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, yeah, but you don't need to breathe. You just stay on the top, and I'll hold you.
Cucumber. This
For
seems
8
pointless.
hours? You're going to hold me for 8 hours?
Why not?
What if something comes? You need to leave.
Roll a hypothermia check, please.
Why don't we just sleep next to the river if we're going to do that? Not
Yeah.
where we're going to drown.
Well, why would you not sleep in the river?
Let's go to the outpost.
You stupid water being. We don't sleep in the water.
None of it makes sense. Nothing makes sense.
You don't even sleep.
Okay, so you guys pressing on to the outpost?
I'm not going to the river.
Yeah,
Yes.
the outpost. I have to get a bed. There must be a bed.
So as you start approaching this outpost, you see the structure of it. It's like this kind of robust, It looks like a bit of a military kind of structure, but there's no guards or anything. There's just like this lazy orange glow coming from this main building. There's like a little rampart, a little tower, and as you kind of get closer, there's no one around. I need to plug in. I need to plug in. Plug in, plug it out. You're not gonna be alright there. I'm the beast in the trench coat.
You are now in the classic 1996 game Boy and the Blob. Did anybody ever play that?
No, I didn't know.
That sounds like you've been groomed. I don't think it's a real game.
It's a real 9 out of 10 on scene.
Ah.
Oh,
A boy on his block.
Oh, well, that changes everything.
Okay, so you approach this building. Okay, so how are you approaching this building? Who's going? What are you going in an order? Are you
I'm
just walking up to
going
it?
to try and sneak up, scout it out.
Roll a stealth check, please.
I've got disadvantage because I'm in armour still and I'm not taking it off.
Very well.
and I refuse to take it off.
Kind of remind me of Boris. Before he died.
Boris not take off armor.
20 with disadvantage. Not bad.
That's fucking amazing. Okay, so you guys hold back.
very sneaky.
You guys hold back on the outskirts of the forest, looking behind you. It's still there. Every now and then, just gesturing and doing weird shit you don't really comprehend. But as you walk towards this building in the stealthiest manner, you see there's a warm glow. A fire's obviously burning inside, and you see a symbol that you recognise. This is a rainy day's provision. This is like a general store, which is kind of odd because it doesn't really fit the fact that it looks like a military kind of outpost. But lo and behold, it is a rainy day's provision. There's a door sign swinging above the door in the wind. The track looks well worn, as if it's in use. And there's various crates of supplies and all sorts of stuff piled up, and a hatch leading down into a cellar area. What do you want to do?
I'd like to knock on the door. Guys, it's a general store.
Yes, one of those.
You would know that.
I mean, at this point, you snuck forward by yourself, so I'm 50 feet back.
True.
And Judah. Okay, cool. Now I'll come over. I'm like, okay.
Cool. You
Wander
both
it out.
walking over?
Yeah. Kenwood touches a stone. He's like, oh, it's much rougher than when it's in the water. The elements haven't touched this.
Fantastic. Cool. What do you guys want to do? You know that rainy day's provisions usually close at sundown. You knock, and then there's a door. Well, you hear some rumbling inside, and then all of a sudden you hear the lock go. And then before you stands this modestly tall man in some nice kind of clerk's robes. He's got a little pair of glasses on the end of his nose. He looks to be about maybe 30. And he's like, oh yes, odd to have visitors at such a late hour.
We've had a doozy of a day.
Well, he looks behind you and goes, you'd best come in there. He shows you in.
Have you got any beds? I
Yes,
need to stay for the night.
you look exhausted, man.
I am exhausted.
My God.
Please.
What are your names?
I am
My name's
Shafina.
Shafina?
Tim.
Tim?
Yes.
And you?
Me? Denver.
Genva. Welcome. I'm Ludwig Boltzmann.
Moi.
Ludwig Boltzmann's the name. This is my branch of the Rainy Days Provisions. Are you patrons? Do you have a membership?
We're not patrons now, we're on business of the king.
I've been to many rainy days provisions.
Yes.
Yes, but my membership, it eludes me.
That's fine, don't worry. I'm never going to turn away people in need, of course. As you look around this room, you see some things of note. You see it looks like the front of a shop, but it's almost doubled into a sitting room. He pulled a chair out and made himself at home in front of a fire. You see there's a map on the wall, quite a big grand map of Avalonia, the whole continent, and you see all these different spots where there are towns, and each of these spots represent a branch of the Rainy Days Provisions. So he seems on guard, but he definitely seems welcoming and friendly.
Well, you can see we are travelling. We are, at this point, messengers. We have a report we need to deliver. And you can see the mark of the golden hand that I have here
Oh, I see.
to prove that we are on the king's business.
Oh, wow.
We're delivering this up north, but we've
You're delivering up north. That means you came from south, I
came
see.
from south, yes, and there's been a lot of trouble down south.
Oh, yes.
A lot
Well,
of
why don't you make yourselves comfortable? Can I get you any food or drink? Or... Yes, certainly. Sir, please. Come and... Not sir. Madam, please. Here, have a red. He puts you on the bed. He goes, there are beds you can retire to, and don't worry, I won't charge
Please.
you. I'm meant to charge you if you don't have your membership card. of course.
Please, can I just to bed?
Yes.
I need to go to bed.
Go through. Go through. He,
Okay. I just go straight down and collapse.
he sets you up with like a pitcher of water next to a nice soft bed in a different adjoining room. In this adjoining room, there's like a couple of beds, and there's a few doors like leading off to different areas.
I lay down on
It's
the
nice
bed
and comfortable.
and then immediately fall asleep. I'm just like,
Very well. Awesome.
I need some more. If possible, can I get some crossbow bolts?
Well, not open for business right now, but
Oh.
I'm sure I can sort you out eventually.
In the morning.
Yes, I assume you guys would wish to stay the night. It's quite the walk to Clearwater.
Is that the next town up? Is it Clearwater?
Yes, unless some other towns miraculously appear on the map.
Is it salt or not salted water?
Oh no, it will be fresh from the source,
No.
from the Black Spire.
Okay.
We are dazed and confused. It's been an exhausting time travelling.
Tell me more about this report you're taking. It sounds most interesting.
We are supposed to bring north the reports of the southern corruption.
Oh yes.
These reports were taken down in the deep south, in Dead Man's Hollow.
Yeah.
Further south, still from there. Our party got split up into two.
You want tea?
And,
Can I have a cup of tea?
yeah, I'd love a cup of tea, please. Our party got split up into two. I have one report and our leader has the other report.
I see.
We are to meet with the king and deliver these reports, although I fear these reports to be somewhat outdated already. We've witnessed some contradictory happenings since these reports.
I see. What kind of contradictions?
Well, the reports exclaim that everything is pretty much regular, or near enough regular, whereas we've seen very many strange happenings.
Yes.
Armies of mushrooms, exploding mushrooms, spreading from the south. We've seen entire cities collapse. King's Walk.
King's Walk is lost, you say?
Lost.
Any others? Summerbelt, Winefield, we have branches there.
We are unknown as we feared.
Interesting. This is most dire. Whilst your friend rests in this room, why don't we go into this drawing room where I can better read this document of yours and make heads or tails of it?
Well, I'm afraid I cannot show you the report. Safeguarding, of course.
Well, I merely wish to peruse it. You can hold on to it.
See, the information is very valuable, and we are entrusted by the king.
I can assure you we are very much on the side of the crown. For the rainy day's provisions. But I can understand your trepidation.
As a goodwill gesture, I can show you. You can read it for. You can skim it for a minute.
Skim it for a minute. I like that. Okay.
It's
Here
a, long,
is this-
it's a long report, but you understand I cannot give you the details. As
Very well.
I do not know who you are. You could have taken over these provisions.
Sure, I can assure you I am a trustworthy friend. But please come with me into this drawing room. And he shows both of you in, closes the door. There's like a room separating you and Pescaria now, so Pescaria can better rest. As you go into this kind of like more grander room, there's like various things on the walls, like different kind of like motifs of runes and things like that. And, as he walks over to the corner, there's like a book on a lecture that he quickly walks over and just closes. And roll a perception if you're like curious about what he might have been reading.
Looks like that's how I act when I look at naked cat paws.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. 8 perception.
8. You don't manage
Oh, wait,
to
you're making
catch.
teas. Can I have a cup of tea, Josh?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't manage to catch what he's reading, unfortunately. Your roll is too low, my friend. Well.
Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go?
much.
That yours is
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
You see he's got a magical device in the corner that seems to be playing a voice on recording.
Have you got any green tea?
Yep.
Oh, go on then. Green tea. Thank you so much, dude.
It's much more comfortable in here, no?
Gas is there as well, but he doesn't have much that.
Okay, cool.
What is that noise?
Well, this is my magic stone. It's enchanted by a mage. Plays a bardic song. Quite lovely, I assure you.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Yes, it is. So,
I don't suppose I could purchase some cream of you.
cream.
A small bowl of cream.
Oh, to drink. I see. Well, you don't need to purchase it.
We were
We may be just acquaintances, but we can consider ourselves friends. And he goes into a room, like a pantry almost, and opens it and pulls out some cream, does a nice glass or saucer.
Saucer, please.
He pours into like a big bowl and goes, here you go, sets it down.
Thank you.
So yes, please make yourselves at home. Obviously you can't go back out there with that beastie following you.
You know about the beast.
Oh yes, that thing's been haunting the roads for some time. We've been reporting on it. We've got quite the network of branches, so we've always got eyes and ears in most places.
Is it just the one beastie?
That particular beastie is, yes, he's a unique character. Still not really sure of the nature of it.
What is it?
Well, who knows?
Do we know? Does he have a name?
No. we just,
Is he aggressive? He seemed like he was smiling at us.
it's certainly aggressive.
Before.
We've heard tales of lots of people disappearances and yeah, good one, Josh.
Does he only come out at night? We've seen him a few times.
Yes, he's a nocturnal dweller. We refer to him as the entity. Got quite the report on him. Kind of a side effect of us coming into contact with so many people.
bit of milk.
We document a few
little
things,
splash.
try and build a better picture of the world.
Excellent.
What's Papa doing?
But yes,
Papa doing?
you hear me?
What's Papa doing?
This report then.
he takes it. He goes, oh yes. He just starts reading it. I see. And you say this is one of two of the reports.
One of two reports, yes. There was two lookout posts. The names of the people elude me.
Oh well, I'm sure it matters not. I mean, hopefully they escaped the
I fear
danger.
not. I fear not, but hopefully.
Ah. Well,
They played this very unusual game. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it.
what? How did it go?
It's spinning. It's like two
Oh, mate, thank you very much.
soldiers who spin to attack.
Well, that sounds
You
fun.
No, it's not. You don't play it up here.
No, I'm afraid I've never heard of that. But listen, where are your allies?
Our allies. We left them in Serafend, yes. We left them in Serafend. The waterboat would only carry the three of us.
Yes, the waterboats are expensive, you know?
Yes,
There must be of some means to
Well, it is a favour. We are heading north to save their souls.
very well.
We were thankfully granted passage, but there was only 3 spots on the last waterboat, and I'm afraid that they may not have caught one for a day or two, as they were going to fit us in.
There were lots of
Shall I roll a deception check?
Yes, please.
some women fell into the water. It was very odd.
Really?
Yes.
Fell in.
And some abominations in the lake.
Abomination.
It's filthy. Non-salt water drinking folk.
We don't need to talk about that. 24.
Okay, so he's like, I see. Well, we have heard strange things about the lake. Have you learned anything else about Serafend or even Serataf? But having been through there, did you see anything nefarious?
Well, unfortunately, we were not granted access to Serataf. Of course, we just took the path around.
Well, it's probably for the best. That would have kind of tarred you with a certain brush of being, these wealthy, power-hungry elites. But yes, I'm almost relieved that you weren't permitted entrance into Serataf. It kind of tells me what kind of ilk you are.
But merely travellers trying to fulfill our mission for the king.
Well, if I can help in any way,
We're a bed to rest and some supplies in the morning, and
do you have a plan to rendezvous with the rest of your party at all?
we do not. Well, the DM would be very best pleased if we do.
Take this pill and you'll find yourself there. It does not say that. It's, oh, that's a shame.
Perhaps we could wait here, or perhaps you could reach out to one of your other posts. Do you have a post in Serapend?
We don't, unfortunately. We're not allowed to keep places of operations there
And what about Serataf?
for obvious reasons. Of course not. That's the. If Seraphend is the mouth of the beast, Serataf is the belly of the beast. Let me assure you. Not that anything bad happens there. Probably. No, we have branches everywhere. So if you have a rough idea, are they travelling to Serataf or will they be going to somewhere else?
I believe they'll be heading north.
Then perhaps best to wait here for them.
Yes, I believe so.
Interesting. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. So, another caller at this hour. Let me go see who this is. I'll be right back. And he kind of shuffles out of the room. And as he leaves the room, roll up a second check, please. And you.
Well,
11.
11,
13.
13.
But Gunva would have to have
Emulating
context to
serious
know
sound on the
what
GameCube.
Yeah.
he'd be noticing.
Oh,
you know,
God.
was-
Yeah, that's true. With an 11,
I'm addicted.
you don't really notice anything. You do see, like,
I'm addicted
there's
to
various
this
things
website
around here
that
that
actually
are
get
quite
achievements
interesting
on
to look
retro
at.
games.
But yeah, whilst he's out of the room, you could have a poke around if you wanted to. Or,
Can I have a look and see what book he was reading?
yes,
so
of course.
good.
It's a book. You walk over to
I
it.
think I
It's
get like all
a,
the achievements.
the leather bound.
All the achievements in the game.
I love it, man.
The,
people are obsessed with achievements. It fucking sucks.
yeah, people are like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't care about achievements at all.
Power Wash, we get negative reviews because you had achievements to each of the packs.
Yeah.
But it's because it's on.
You can't win though, because then you've got people that are
Yeah.
complaining. And then there's, because I'm in the camp where I won't buy DLC if it doesn't have achievements. So you can't
It's
win.
not really
You-
a good answer.
There's
You
no
just pick-
answer.
Yeah, you just pick one.
I'm an idiot.
So you walk over and you see this book, and it just says prophecies and foretellings.
Who's it written by?
Tanner,
It doesn't have an author.
what's this
Is it
place?
Victoria
What does it?
School?
What purpose does it serve?
That'd be amazing if it was.
I mean, I know, but spell out for me.
This place.
Maybe it's Artoria School. It's, what? How is that possible?
You
Well
trade.
remembered.
You know the money
Yes,
that you have no use for.
yes.
You trade it.
Okay, I'm
You
in.
exchange it.
I understand now. I didn't know before, but I do understand
do.
better now.
You can exchange it for items. You can't just take these items for free.
Right.
So,
Exchange.
Just whilst, before your conversation goes too long, just you hear him having a conversation with someone at the door. And you can hear his voice through the door. And he's like, No, I haven't seen them. No one's been through here. We closed at sundown. And then you hear like a female voice saying like, well, if you see them, you know it's your duty to tell us, right? And he's like, yes, of course. We mean no trouble. And then the guards are like, we've just done a circle. You hear the guards there. He goes, we've just circled around. There's no one here. No sign of them. You go, okay, we'll keep looking. We'll press into the woods, perhaps. He goes, yes, that's probably best. And I will inform you if I see anything. And then he closes the door. He comes back in. He goes, closes it behind him. Kind of leans up against the door. He's like, someone's been telling porcupines.
Well, we said we went through Serapend and Serataf. We didn't say we didn't rustle a few feathers.
I see. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of the operation they have going on there, so I vouch for you. They have no idea you're here.
Let's just say that they, whatever they have going on, they don't want it to be seen to the light of day.
You will tell me
Perhaps some of the information included that we have that's going to the king may not please them.
Perhaps.
Perhaps the good for the country is not the good for Serataf.
We're unsure of their motives, but certainly there are nefarious happenings there.
There are, for sure, for the few and not for the many.
So, if we can speak a little more frank, are the rest of your party alive?
We have no reports, we know nothing. We left them. We had to take the water boat, but we did not see them.
We had to.
He walks over to the.
We had no choice though.
He walks over to the magical stone. And he turns the music off. Does he? Is that how that works? No, unfortunately. The music continues, but he turns the vocals off. Still getting used to this shit. And he's like, so, you've rustled some feathers there. You've discovered that there's some nefarious beings under the lake. And you've found yourselves in my rainy day provisions.
Yes.
Quite the happenstance, don't you think? That our ideals should be aligned. Perhaps there's a deal to be struck.
Yes, well, we consider ourselves very lucky to be here.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Well, as I say, I believe your mission is true and you have to get there. But if I'm going to be completely honest, your coming was not a total surprise to me. And, what should I say, we've kind of been expecting this band to come through. But we did expect more of you.
Who is we?
Rainy day provisions. And some anonymous benefactors. I will pass you the information of a contact in Palin. Once you've done your dealings with the king, I imagine.
Yes.
Then go to the Rainy Days provisions in the capital and seek out my friend. There, I believe we may be able to come to some kind of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Excellent.
But until then,
What is it you require?
I believe it's something we all require. I believe it's the future of our realm. Organium. Organium. Does any of you have any Organium? No, but yes, it's getting quite late. And your friend clearly needs to rest, and some of you are quite beaten up too. Your small friend here looks exhausted.
Oh no, I'm big again.
Your big friend here.
I
looks
don't
fine.
look exhausted. It's just.
He looks fresh.
But
Running for the fun.
But I am definitely ready for a nap.
That's perfect.
Cat nap.
Okay, so go through there are beds. I'll prepare a package for you in the morning of all essential supplies. And then yes,
Is there
go on
more?
your merry way.
Is there more rainy day provisions between here and Palin? Can you refer to your map?
I'm looking at my map. No, Palin is the next one on the journey north.
And how long does it take to travel to Palin without horse and cart?
Without a horse and cart, you're looking at roughly a 5-day walk. But perhaps you can get horses in Clearwater?
Yes, yes.
That might be a good
I'm
chance.
sure they'll be happy to see
Excellent.
us as we are. Is there anything we can do to help convince these? As we get further north, it seems that this southern corruption is less of an urgency. I feel like the towns do not know.
You see,
The towns closer to the southern corruption seem to fear more. And as we get further north, it's harder to persuade.
I haven't been entirely honest about that either. You see, having branches in various places, we are somewhat able to communicate. We are aware that the corruption has impacted several towns, most of them lost to the chaos. We're aware of Summerbelt and Winefield being quite a strong resistance, but we fear that the surrounding towns haven't been quite as lucky.
Well, this may be because we went through those two towns and warned them.
That may be, yes. That makes sense.
We need to warn more towns on the way up to Palin, but unfortunately we can't visit every town.
Very well. Well, complete your mission. See what the king says. Earn your reward. Meet my contact. And then we'll see what happens after that.
Excellent.
I thank you for your eventual honesty. obviously we all have things to hide and various faces we wish to keep hidden. But rest assured, as long as your ideals align with ours, you'll always have a friend at Rainy Day Provisions
And what are your ideals?
to prevent the disruption of the world and to stop evil taking its grasp of the land any further.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're trying to do. That's what's on the job mission.
You've said land. What about sea?
Well, are you from the sea? Some kind of sea kingdom?
Well,
You clearly aren't a water. You clearly aren't a land-dwelling creature.
I've been in the land for many years, millennia.
Denver knows about money now.
Look,
Well, you know, anyone who's innocent needs protecting.
good.
I like you. You're a strange fellow. But yes, please go rest. We shall talk in the morning. As he's like talking, he just kind of walks over to the cabinet, puts his hand up and like just slightly rearranges this like glass case. And in this glass case, he brings him touching it. It's like your eyes suddenly notice that there's this kind of paw, like a monkey's paw, and it's got one finger sticking up like that on this stand. And he just kind of rearranges it slightly so it's perfectly centered. He goes, "Okay, I'm going to go to bed now. So, good night. And please don't leave without saying goodbye in the morning. I have all your gear. I'll be able to send you off with a good breakfast, etc."
Thank you so much for your hospitality. It is
No problem.
most generous.
And he kind of turns, does a respectful bow, leaves through a door into like what looks like a nice plush bedroom in the background, and leaves you guys to kind of find your beds in the same room as Pescaria.
Genwa doesn't sleep, and he's going to spend his time just flicking through items in there, just perusing. He can't read them.
Tanner does keep sleep and is going to sleep.
Yeah, cool. So, long rest if you wanted it. You're poking around.
Yeah, just basically.
Do I get a long rest?
You do get a long rest.
Fucking hell. That's fucking long overdue.
The bitch is back!
So, poking around,
Basically, thumbing through books and items, and just trying to take in,
you're just trying to learn everything.
trying to learn anything I can, essentially.
Okay, so
Nothing nefarious.
that might help you out in some future roles and stuff. But essentially, for instance, you look at the prophecies and foretellings.
I can't read.
You can't read.
No, not, not like the common language.
It doesn't help you at all.
I can read the pictures.
But one thing of note, the prophecies and foretelling book, you open the cover and it's just completely blank. Every page is just blank.
Okay. He doesn't know whether that's normal or not.
Yeah, there's various like telescopes and stuff, various like things of like marking exploration and that kind of thing decorating the walls. There's some pictures of like ships and stuff sailing and all that kind of stuff. There's some nice things in there. So yeah, it's the morning time. Anyone want to do anything else before we start the morning?
Oh my god! I don't think I'm quite a rip, but god, I feel better! Okay.
Oh, it's the wedding. The guy from the wedding. Oh.
Where are we? Should we wait here for the others?
Let's,
Keep going on.
we never got his name.
Yeah, it's Ludwig Boltzmann.
Oh yeah, Ludwig
Boltzmann.
Boltzmann. Let's wait for Ludwig and have some breakfast and we can discuss our plan in the morning.
Oh, okay.
He seems like a lovely chap.
So he's nowhere to be seen at this point. You guys kind of come out of the bedroom into the shop area, and it looks like he's put the chair away, so the shop looks like it's more ready for business. But the door's slightly ajar into the area.
Hello, Ludwig.
There's no reply.
Is anybody here? Hello. Okay.
No, nothing. You roll that.
What time is it?
So the sun's up, so you can see it kind of streaming in through the windows. But it's it still feels fairly early.
Does the door say open or closed to the front of the shop?
So you can see the sign saying closed, saying open. So it's
So it's like closed
Tash is watching
Yeah.
something on the phone.
through like a
Oh,
bar
my headphones in.
window type thing.
Can we go back to the room where we were discussing?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You walk in there. There's some books clumsily pulled out, like left on the side.
I think he's like crying. He's just flipping his legs
Yeah.
out.
Goodbye, guys.
Good morning.
Hello. Morning.
Good morning.
Some of the
I
pages,
suppose it is.
some of the pages are like wet from where it's been looking at pictures. Not stuck together.
Probably is.
Shall we put these books back before Ludwig comes back down?
Book.
Yes, this leaf that you've been looking at.
Leaf.
This thing.
Okay. Yes. Thing. Yes. there you
Thing,
go.
yes, book. Put it away.
What does this all mean? What are these?
There's different words. You know the words you're speaking? That's them written.
Yes, I knew that.
Yes. Go on, then read a bit then. Genvar
It was
is
tide 56 before the fall. It was wet one day. They couldn't see much, it was deep in the ocean. That's it. That's all you need.
No, there's a whole book there. Continue.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
It was wet one day. So said the prophecies. The sea was wet.
Just out of interest, what's your arcane score?
Mine.
Yeah. Pistorium.
Story.
Oh, Pistorium.
Arcana is +1.
+1.
Pretty middling.
Roll a history check then, please.
Okay, it's also +1. It's the same skill.
That's fine.
4.
4. Yeah.
I rolled a 3. I got a +1.
Nothing happens. An unknown roll.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, you're just alone there. There's no sounds coming from him. You see his bedroom doors open. He's not in there. His bed's made. And yeah, there's no sound of him in the house.
Shall we push on or shall we wait here for the others?
Where is he gone?
The others or him?
Him.
I don't know.
Shouldn't the shop be open by now?
I don't know. Can we go to the shop section of it?
Yeah. You walk back into that room. It looks like it's geared up, ready to go. Like supplies on the walls. You want to look outside?
Just look through the windows or whatever.
You look out through the windows. Yeah, there's no one out there. The sun's out. You see some rabbits hopping in the distant glen. The river looks quite calm today.
I think we should wait for the others. I don't know if they'll come this way though.
It seems quite obvious that the obvious trip north is this way.
Yes, they'll have to come past us. Maybe we should wait here.
I don't know how we could be waiting forever. Perhaps we deliver the first half of the report.
Maybe. I think we should wait for like a day.
Yes. If it's a 5-day trip, or we could meet them in.
I could use another good day's rest, to be honest. This seems like a safe place with beds. It might be the first decent rest we get for a while.
Yes. True, but time is on our side, and don't forget. If we wait too long, news will catch up that we are not particularly. We are not wanted.
True,
We have to outrun.
but the guards already came here, and he already vouched for us.
Bear in mind, just because you're split up, I'm not trying to force you into reconvening with them.
No.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm sort of saying like, the guards already came here, and he already vouched for us and said they weren't here. Which means we might be safe here, potentially.
Yes, we are safe, but if the news is spreading up north,
We have to be quick.
The corruption is also moving fast.
or else our report is valueless,
True, but also...
and that means we don't get paid,
True, but
and that
also...
means we also are wanted by the king, and instead of being heroes, we are dead.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Yes, but
That's fine.
surely the others have to outrun it as well.
But it's too late for them. I'd rather go up north, deliver half, negotiate a price, and fuck off.
How do we know that it hasn't fallen to the corruption? It was spreading fast.
I don't know. They
Those-
could be dead. This
Yes.
is not a concern of mine.
You unloyal bastard. I don't know.
What do you think's more? What do you think's better? 50% of us dead?
I'm not really in for the money. I don't care about the money.
Okay, well, what do you think's better? 50% of us dead or 100% of us dead?
I'd rather have 100% of us alive.
Well, that's not an option.
I think it might be an option. Why are you saying it's not an option?
Because
We're here. We don't know where the others are. They could be probably alive. You're the only ones wanted for murder. They weren't.
Denver was wanted for murder.
Exactly, you two, but not them.
Well,
None of those are wanted. So why would they be in danger?
Well, because I'm not sure if you know this, but when They vouched for us. They went against Big Sword Man.
Ganon.
Gammon, do you not remember?
I don't think I was around for any of that. I think we got to town, I went straight north of Golden Bird.
We fled. They were supposed to keep us and kill us. Did they not?
Yes, you did say that.
They were supposed to hand us over.
Yes, then we're going to flee.
And now we've gone, we've fled. We've left their grasp.
Why don't we wait just one day though? If I was them, I'd be like, let's fucking go north as soon as we can. And fucking catch up with the guys and do that. But we've got to give them some time to get here. What about one day? We stay one day, and if they're not here tomorrow, we fucking go.
Well,
Or we can slip out at night time. If they're not here by nightfall, we'll go at night undercover.
that sounds like a good plan.
Borgie crying like a baby.
In the daytime, we're more likely to be spotted.
Let's rest through the
We
day.
can rest of the day and go at night.
Let's rest through the day and travel at night. I'll give them 12 hours.
Okay. Let's do that.
So just as you finish talking, suddenly a trapdoor comes down from the roof. It just like slams down, like a bit of dust falls down, and then you see this dead body of a huge, like a, just like this kind of plain-looking, featureless human just falls down and like lands awkwardly and just is then on the floor. Then another one, then another one. These bodies just like land in a pile, and then from the hatch above you just see this face. Ludwig Boltzmann goes, "Ah, good morning, friends," and he kind of hops down, and like gets a little staff out, closes the hatch, and he goes, yes. So if you're on the run, there's a good way to get out of it. We make these guys look like you, float them down the river. You're all scot-free.
You can make them look like us.
Yes.
I'm a
Walks over.
dragonborn, he's a cat.
Fear not.
She's a cat.
He walks over to a bust of it's like a statue. It's just like a generic face bust, like in marble, but like black, smooth, matte marble. He goes, yes. First one, come here.
Yes, I'll go.
Yeah, he gets you and he grabs your head and kind of faces you towards it. And just look into its eyes, and then you see the bust take on your form, like and it morphs into like exactly what you look like. It's like looking into a mirror, like a 3D mirror. And then he kind of like taps it 3 times on the head with this wand, and it sinks back into normality. And it touches one of the corpse, and it instantly becomes indistinguishable to you.
There's only one thing flawed with your plan. Tanner, Timmy, dead or alive, would never touch water.
Well, she's dead. She doesn't really have a choice.
That's true.
Maybe she died in the water. That makes sense, right?
I've not thought of I'd immediately die if I touched water.
Perfect.
Could we put like arrows in the back like they've been shot or something?
Exactly, yes. Yeah, we could rough them
Or
up.
put a knife in the back?
Can I kill myself?
Yes, I have quite a weird experience.
That sounds like
The
fun.
closest thing to suicide possible. And he kind of laughs like, yes.
This is amazing, but why are you doing this for us?
God, why not? You guys seem like friends in need.
We
Do
are
you
French
often
indeed.
disguise dead bodies?
Does murder come second nature to you?
Rainy Days Provisions has a solution for every rainy day. And he carries on, he gets your head, Piscaria, puts you in front, and you transform. He gets your head. What happens? Does anything weird happen?
I don't know what the device is.
It
what
copies
is it?
like a creature's form. But I'm not sure.
It'd probably just be a water elemental.
So-
It'd be like, just like, look like a water elemental.
So he puts it in front and it just transforms into like this water, like, he's like, the spell won't work.
I say, do you have any water?
So yes.
It's got like a chalice. Like,
Yes.
so he like touches into the water and just like touches the face of the body, and then like there's a mask of Genva's face across it, but perfect. Unlike the Ganon, that was just like horrific version of Ganon. It does look like Genva.
So you made this new water elemental that looks exactly like.
Just like a mask. It just literally just like I've gone over the body and almost like,
Okay.
but Genva has shrunk slightly.
Okay. He's like, well, I don't know if this will work. Maybe the third corpse is a bit redundant. You seem like I'm not really sure we're prepared for whatever you are. But the other two at least, we're good to go. So
I think so.
should we toss them out?
Send me down the river.
Arriving?
Send me down the river.
I think so.
Come on then. And he leads the way and grabs both of the bodies that looks like you guys are sort of dragging them. Weirdly, like, even though they'd be quite heavy to drag, two limp, full-grown bodies, one's dragonborn, he effortlessly just starts walking out, gets to the front door, and does like 6 bolts. The door swings open, he just starts walking towards the river on the other side. He's like, come on, we're going to rough them up.
Yes, I'm up for roughing them up, but I'm just going to cover your tracks so it doesn't look like you've killed us.
Oh, don't worry about that. They won't be around here for a long time. The nature reclaims all tracks eventually.
Why are you doing this for us?
Listen, as I mentioned, you being here is not entirely unexpected. There are things in motion that you're probably not privy to just yet. But if you follow my instructions, get to Palin, talk to the people I send you to, all will be revealed.
Okay.
So, how do you rough up the bodies?
I might ask him, like, is there like a knife or something you've got that I can borrow and stick in
one
his body?
Belt, like a little stiletto.
Like, slash the back of the Cascade doll a couple of times and then just stab this thing right in the back. So it looks like she's been cut down.
Sweet. What about you, Tanner?
With a knife in the back.
Just in the river, just drowned.
Drowned in the river. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter about you. Because you're just a water
It
element.
does have his face, no, because he shaped the water over the face of the body, like
Okay.
a mask.
Oh, I see.
So when the guy did it with the orb, it just looked like this weird water creature.
Okay. Cool. So what do you do to...
He likes the irony of it being drowned.
Okay. Number 6 then. So, ceremoniously, or unceremoniously rather, you toss them into the river and they go floating down slowly, heading back towards where you came from. He goes, now, breakfast?
That sounds perfect.
Lead you back inside, into that nice drawing room again. Take a seat, take a seat. There's like plush seats everywhere. And he comes back in with like some oats, some nice apricots and some. Yes, we have bacon too. He brings out a pan of bacon. He goes, now, supplies. Are you all good for weapons, provisions, crossbow bolts, wasn't it?
Crossbow bolts.
He nudges a sideboard and a door drops, revealing like loads and loads of crossbow bolts.
Do you have any speciality crossbows or short swords? We
No.
have very basic things I'm looking to upgrade.
We do have a few special items, but some we can't get rid of because we have to maintain control of those at all times.
That's okay.
You see his eyes kind of dart towards the monkey's paw thing. And then he goes, but we do have this. He pulls out this like really nice, ornate short sword with like cool etching down it. He goes, it's not particularly magical, but it'll give you +1 up on the enemy.
Yep, I will take that. How much is it?
Free!
Free! Excellent!
Yes, as long as we agree that this is going to be a long-standing partnership.
I agree with you.
Do you happen to have a sword that's bigger than this one?
Well, how big is your currency?
As long as you guys don't stand in the way of my personal dealings with the king,
Of course.
as he will owe me. You know, this is my first job, and I must see it through and get paid for that.
Your dealings with him are
And then,
entirely your own.
and then
I will be most interested to hear the outcome, though, of course.
We owe you guys greatly, so we will follow through.
Most excellent. So yeah, add a +1 short sword to your. You want a big, great.
I'd imagine something that's great, great to hold, or a greatish weapon,
Like a sword or
like a swordy great thing.
a great
yes.
sword.
Great
Wow.
sword for a great warrior. Which is another thing, and he like stamps on the floorboard, and this drawer comes down. It's got like several great swords like slotted into this like ornate plush cabinet. Just take your pick. +1 great sword.
Is there one that's blue?
Blue.
Yeah.
What? The blade?
Yeah.
Blue.
No, not really. There's one with like blue pommel gem in it.
Gemma doesn't pick that one. There's one that like the land.
Not really, no.
There's one with a brown hilt.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
only got a
like
brown
a brown, like soil.
flowing to the soil.
Just like you.
How what of you, Pescaria?
I don't really use weapons. I mean grenades. I'm running short of grenades.
He goes, roll a insight check as well, please. He reaches over to another cabinet, pulls out like a grenade. He goes, "This is a black bomb." It all.
19 from
19.
insight check.
You notice he just called you Pescara.
Oh yeah.
No, you know. Hands you this. Goes, "This is a black bomb. Once it explodes, it will cast darkness on the immediate area."
Oh. Yes, please. How many have you got?
Yes. And he gives you enough rations and stuff so you're not going to starve to death.
Also, how did you know my name?
And he goes, like he's just been caught out. And he's like, "I know all of you. But this fellow, he's a bit unexpected.
How? I never mentioned my name.
Because let's just say,
I gave you a fake name,
our
but you knew my real name.
our
How?
anonymous benefactor is a mutual friend.
Who's your anonymous benefactor?
The Blade of Avalon.
The Blade.
Yes.
What's he employing you to do?
It's not really an employee, more of a partnership.
I don't understand. Explain.
He's the one who hired us for this mission.
Yeah, indeed. Yes, he hired you to collect both reports. I believe he hired Ren specifically.
Ren specifically, yes.
The main character, Ren.
Who's definitely not here.
Yes. It's a shame that your party's somehow splintered.
Maybe we could channel Ren into coming here and giving a 50-minute monologue.
No!
If you like,
I don't understand.
potentially try and send a message to all of our branches and discern their location. Or simply pass on a message if
Could
you
you
wish
tell them
to.
to come here? Tell them we will wait here
Yes,
until nightfall, at which point we will carry on north.
very well. That
We will
would be
meet. We will give them another day in Clearwater.
So you'll proceed north, waiting a day each year and Clearwater
We will
before
travel
arriving in
overnight to Clearwater, and then we'll stay in Clearwater until the next night.
overnight, you say.
Overnight.
From
I
here.
might want to avoid travelling the roads at night,
Yes.
unless you want to deal with the entity.
Would you recommend us waiting here for 24 hours? Would we be safe?
You'll be safe here. I assume they're going to think you're all dead now. So I assume you'd be safe. And we have places to hide you.
Luigi's magic.
Don't worry, we're all very well
First
prepared
one.
here.
Maybe
It's a
we
bit
should stay
repetitive,
till
to be
noon
honest, but
next
right
day.
here.
We, shall we wait 24 hours? Yeah.
We'll stay till noon tomorrow.
Noon tomorrow.
That's like 24 hours. Right?
24 hours, and then we'll head north. At breakfast
Could
to
you send a
Clearwater.
message saying that we're doing that, and then we're going to head to Clearwater?
Very well. If the southern countries
What inns are in Clearwater? Do you know?
in Clearwater, there's the inn in Clearwater. There's the rainy day provision. I forget what the inn's called.
Tell them we'll meet them at the rainy day provision in Clearwater if they're not here.
Actually, is there one in Clearwater? No, there isn't one.
Oh, well, you just lied then.
Sorry, no, I got it wrong. There's a lot of things to remember. There's no rainy days provision there, but there is an inn.
What's the inn called? Is it more than one inn?
Just one inn. It's not the biggest place.
Oh, well, tell them that we'll wait here till noon, and then we will head to the inn, and we will stay there until the next morning,
Proceed to Pallet.
and then we'll proceed on. So either meet us here before noon tomorrow, or meet us at the inn.
Very well. I'll pass on the message.
We'll see you in Pallet.
Can any of your connections make sure that we can obtain a steed in Clearwater?
I imagine if you've got the coin, you should be fine. He looks at your coin pouch and he's like, "Seems you've got quite the haul there. I think you should be absolutely fine securing steeds."
17 gold.
Well, he picked up all the gold from the.
So did you? Split it.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
was that?
I don't
What
know.
was that? 200 gold?
Yeah.
200 gold.
Quite a lot of gold on you.
So we got like 66 gold each or something.
Yes.
I don't know what.
No, I didn't take any gold.
Oh, it's 100 each.
Yeah, you just split it.
I don't know what you guys got. I don't know what, but I added it, and yeah.
Yes.
I wasn't interested.
How much did you add to yourself?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
You guys are more than welcome to stay in this back room whilst I go about my.
Oh, I think I
business.
added, and I've got 400 gold.
Oh, but that's probably been added then, I would say.
Yes.
417 gold, I would say. You've definitely added it.
Yeah, because then they bring a massive bag of gold
Yeah,
to our
I
room.
tried to lure you out.
And we got it all, didn't we?
You grabbed it.
Yeah.
Grabbed it and escaped.
Yeah. Okay, so could you send messages, especially down to the places Or just
Deep
take
lake.
off?
Yes, like I said, we'll send messages down south, but if the chaos is a lot, I don't expect to reply. So hopefully the message will reach the branch, and if they've seen Ren,
Do you have any agents or spies in the towns that could spread the message?
yes,
I'm just thinking if our party don't come to the branch.
we as we
We
mentioned,
must change our disguises up as well. We are,
double as
as far as we know,
That's a good idea.
we are dead. We may as well keep ourselves dead. We are 3 new people now. I need to change this cloak. You need to wear something very covering.
What's wrong with
Miss
this?
Coria, you need to make sure that maybe you wear a bra.
He goes, come with me. And he leads you into this room. And it's a long room, and there's some stairs going down, and down into this basement area, into this like dank space. You see like bunk beds lined up, like countless bunk beds, like 24 bunk beds. And at the end there's a room with like a heavy door, and it pulls in. All the bunk beds are empty and made. And gets to the end, and you walk into what looks like an armory, but like this is not like for sale armory, this is a special armory. And behind various like strange like metal workings, like the metal's poured into glyphs, you see various suits of armor. Like you see what he's wearing is like this ornate scholarly robe, like clerical, a bit professional. You see like a grey version behind it with like a cowled hood that comes down to a point, and it's got like the Rainy Days logo on its arm. And then you see like loads more of these suits of armor behind all this like metalwork. At the end there's a room that you can change your armor out and look totally different. I suggest you change all your clothing. We'll burn what you have on now.
Do you have any different armor I could possibly have?
What sort of thing are you looking for? You
I
want
know,
light, a medium, or a heavy boy?
Light armor.
Yes, there's light armor. Choose what you will.
Oh, what is that?
What is it?
There's like leather.
At the moment, I've got
There's
I've
also-
got studded leather on right now.
Yeah, there's no magic on.
Okay.
That's available to you.
Can I just choose a different studded leather that looks different?
Yeah. That's the idea. Yeah, you want to
Okay.
just like change your gear to look entirely different from what you have been looking like.
I have
Have you got any dyes for the
Don't forget
armor
the shoes.
to make
Yes.
it a different colour or something?
Reaches up, presses a hidden compartment. Various bottles of dye in there. Yes.
So I'll just make my armor like look different.
How do you know which armors
I'm
you're
going to dye
choosing?
my fur.
Dye your fur. Very well.
I'm
Colour
not
you
black cat.
orange. Black cat, sick. So you douse yourself in dye, and it's like, it will wash off eventually, you know.
That's okay.
And it might grow out. You have to redo your roots.
I'll dye my studded leather like a dark green.
Suddenly, you hear the doorbell go. The door's open now. He's like, "Oh, I've got a customer. Listen, stay back here. I'll close the door so the shop can't see you.
I have chainmail. Is there anything that's less noisy than chainmail? It's still a heavy armor.
No, I think all heavy armor is quite heavy and
Noisy.
Yeah.
Clunky.
But there's medium. So yeah, he disappears. He goes, yes, please keep your hands to yourself. If something looks dangerous, likely it is. But yes, I'll be in the main shop area, and I'll give you a signal when everyone's gone. He goes up. You see him rushing up. Yes.
How'd you search medium armor? What's that?
It's
What
like
armor can we take?
just
Is it just
chain-
normal armor now?
Very
Just,
high
yeah, just
armor.
all the normal.
It's medium armor.
Because I'm not very. I've got a disadvantage on my stealth because
Because they have
I've got
because
heavy
they
armor. So I want one.
hide armor. I think is medium. It might be light. Hide with a eye.
Armor.
Could you
As
open
in
windows,
hiding.
Josh?
Yeah, I can open both of those windows.
They called it a raft. A raft.
Let's have a look.
So as he walks through the room above, you hear him press the magical stone again,
It's obviously not as strong as.
and the singing begins.
Heavy armor. So you go for any normal armor that isn't plus.
Yeah.
Stephen Cooper's pictures too.
Where is it? That's so good. That is so good.
What's your AC now? 14.
Oh, it goes down
Great.
to. saying that, I'm going to take my other armour. I've got both. Oh, this is in for a bad time.
What's she kicking off?
Just about to. Oh, here we go. Stumpy legs.
Oh, here it comes.
We don't have two.
Oh no, there we go. Screamy girl.
Cool. So you guys kind of have free reign of the back rooms. Is there anything else you'd like to do or look
Can you
at?
take armour with you?
You could in your backpack.
But it's going to be heavy.
We're not using incumbents, but I would say, if you're carrying a suit of plate armor on your back, it might be a bit
But it's
noisy.
chainmail, but it's still heavy in it.
Chainmail's heavy armour. Now you can get chain shirt, which doesn't give you disadvantage on any stuff. It's 1 less AC, but it doesn't give you
That's what I want.
disadvantage.
That's what I want.
Instead of chain mail, you got chain shirt.
Is there a chain shirt?
Yes.
It's because it's meshed in with bits of leather, so it doesn't clink.
That's what I
Basically, it's
want.
not
Who clinks?
Who clinks? Yeah, you get a chain shirt instead.
Manage inventory.
All the other medium armors give you disadvantage. Oh, breastplate apparently doesn't. But breastplate's pretty rare stuff.
Is there a breastplate?
There is.
Yeah, breastplate then.
What is it?
Fitted metal chest pieces worn with leather, so it's like chest on leather together.
Trevor.
It gives you lots of protection for your vital organs, while leaving a lot of space for your arms and legs and other bits.
Perfect. That's what I
No
want.
disadvantage. What's your dex modifier though? I'm assuming it's at least like +3.
Oh no, I can't find chestplate.
It's not chestplate, that's why it's called breastplate.
Breastplate.
All was one word. Breastplate. You just want normal breastplate.
For God's sake.
Naughty boy.
Breastplate.
Inventory.
Right at the top.
Get rid of that. Brilliant.
It was like this thing I just looking at gay porn. But I'm not.
I'm just looking at it.
I promise.
I'm not looking,
you
I'm
were.
masturbating over it.
Yeah, breastplate's the best you can get.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
So in an ideal world, you'd like what +3 breastplate.
Yeah, that's your perfect armor, basically.
Oh, looks like
Cool.
a
Yeah. So you guys all good?
What the difference between medium and light armor is?
doesn't like an egg.
Medium armor just seems to be. Oh no, medium armor, the max dexterity bonus you can get is +2.
Oh.
So to be fair, because yours is 14, but the max you get is +2, so you'll be on 16. If you just had armor of 12, you should get +4 to it. So if you had leather armor, you would get 15. So studded leather would give you 16 as well.
Would it?
Yeah, because light armor, you get your full dexterity bonus to it for like dodging.
Yeah.
So you get 12 armor plus the 4 to get 16. But medium armor, you get like half your dex bonus and half the armor.
So it'd be better off getting the other one.
So well, it'd be exactly the same. Studded leather is just as good as breastplate for you.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Heavy armor, you don't get any dex bonus. So the armor gives you a load of armor, but you don't get to dodge at all.
Yeah.
It's too heavy. So yeah, studded leather is just as good for you as breastplate is.
Cool.
Either one.
But
is
what?
good.
But not normal leather. Because
No, normal leather is
Or hide.
11.
hide only gave me 14.
Yeah, because hide's medium armor, so
Right.
you only get +2 dexterity.
But yeah.
So yeah, light armor, you get your full dexterity. Medium armor, you get up to +2. Heavy armor, you get no dexterity bonus.
Got you. So this is much better for me anyway, because I'm stealthy again.
Yes. Basically, yeah, studded leather or breastplate is what you want. Either of those two things are very good.
Cool. That's
Cool.
the bit of this I'm not very good at.
Any more for any more then? Looking around, do you want to look at anything? Do you want to do anything or just want to pass the time and move on?
I'm going to go to sleep again if I can, because I'm still knackered.
Do you recover from all rounds of exhaustion with one sleep?
No, it's 1 level per sleep.
So you need to go to sleep again to get back to your.
I'm still exhausted. Yeah, I'm still 1 level exhaustion.
So you need to go to sleep again to get rid of your level of exhaustion. To get rid of all your exhaustion.
Yes.
Right.
But I have at least already got all my spells back now, because I've had a long sleep.
Yes.
So I'm 1 level of exhaustion, but apart from that, I'm fine.
Cool. So the
But
day.
if we're just hanging around anyway, then I'll try.
We're hanging around all night as well.
Yeah, just have to try and have a long rest.
Cool. Anyone else doing anything? Passing the time, looking around, doing anything?
I'm just focusing on my design, on my costume.
Cool.
So I'm completely shaping myself, like getting a different cloak, like to make it as different as possible.
Yeah.
I've dyed my fur.
Look entirely different.
Yeah, trying to.
Cool.
But I'm assuming that takes all day. You know.
Yep. It'll take as long as you want. Sweet. Okay then. So at the end of the shift, he
Gonna
comes,
pierce my ear.
put a little diamond in it. At the end of the shift, he comes back in. He's like, "Oh, what a long day. You guys look entirely different. This is great. Well done. I should attend." He looks pretty weary. He's like, "I should attend to sending that message then. Yes. So the plan is you'll be here for another 12.
Here for another 12 hours, and then we'll be in Clearwater for 24 hours after that.
Okay. You guys go to the bedroom and he just kind of like glances back into the room.
How long is the travel to Clearwater?
It's roughly 3 days, 2.5 if you go
3
fast.
days from here
Yes.
to Clearwater.
Yes.
So we'll be okay. We won't be in Clearwater in 24 hours, then will we?
No. I guess it'll take you 3. Let's just say 3 days. So you'll be there for 4 days.
We'll be there. Well, we'll
In
be
4
there.
days you'll be in Clearwater.
In 4 days we'll be in Clearwater, and we'll stay there for a day.
So in 3 days you'll be in Clearwater, and the day after that you'll be leaving Clearwater
Yes.
Oh my.
for Palace.
That's my boy.
Brilliant. I will attend to this. Goes into his bedroom, locks the door.
Naughty boy.
You don't know what he gets up to in there, but he's in there for most of the rest of the evening, only coming out briefly to kind of dish you guys some food, wish you good night, and then he retires.
Feel
back to his
free to
chambers,
pick him
looking
up, Wog. Just,
exhausted.
you know, when we give him a cuddle.
And the next day's more of the same. He just kind of greets you, reminds you to link up in Palin, says the message
That
has
wasn't
been
enough.
sent,
You've got to give me more love.
and yeah.
On second thoughts, we may stay here for another 24 hours.
But what's he say?
On second thoughts, we may stay here for another 24 hours.
He goes, "No,
Would that be okay?
of course. I've sent the message, so not throw a spanner in the works. If your friends have already acted on information,
That's a good point. We should go. We should go.
I'm just thinking for you guys.
I was just staring at gauge his reaction. I wanted to see if he was like
Yeah.
worried about staying for the other 24 hours.
Oh, okay,
If
cool,
he was,
yeah.
Like if he was putting up a facade to.
Yeah, roll a perception check then in that case, or an insight check. It's a good call.
Like if he was having to like put energy into hosting us.
Yeah.
Or an unnatural amount of energy.
Yeah.
30-20.
Yeah, you kind of just get that he's just exhausted from his day's work,
Right.
and he's like, yeah, you can stay here, but you know, the bigger picture that might confuse matters. So it's genuine concern. That's what you
Oh,
need.
what particular water then?
Cool. You guys set off at like daybreak or whatever.
Yeah, daybreak. We'll have some of these lovely oats and apricot.
Yes. And off you go.
I mean, Piscaria's not got any.
No, she slept for another night. So
Another
we've been
one.
there for 36 hours. We had a full night, a day, and a full night. So she was fully recovered.
Nice.
Yeah, as you're leaving, he's like, good luck. Perhaps we'll meet again.
With what?
Thank you for all your help.
And remember, probably best to keep our interaction somewhat secretive. There are things in motion that cannot be undone. No, but there are things in motion that you might not comprehend currently, so you know who to trust, but don't divulge anything unnecessarily to people you don't know.
No, of course.
Farewell!
Farewell. Thank you.
And off you trudge into the rain. It's raining though.
Oh. Maybe we will wait.
What is this?
Sky.
Sky water?
Yes.
I feel powerful.
It's where all the,
Invigorated.
it's where all the water in the world comes from.
Cool. We can end it there.
Nice.
It's on the way to Clearwater.
Cool.